In this class, we will going to discuss about the table level activities. What do you mean by table level activities first? In SAP, every data, you create the materials, you create the vendors, you create whatever you want, okay, that will be stored in the form of tables. You will going to get all the data in the form of tables. So that is why it is better. Okay, so you have a different transactions to see these datas, okay, as a reports. Okay, like if let us consider you are creating some materials. Okay, whatever the materials you have created, all these materials you can see through the MM60. This is one report. Through this also you can see how many materials we have created, what are the different materials we have created, what is the material type here. Okay, all these things you can able to see over here. But if the data is too huge, no, you cannot able to display the data very easily. Okay, so that time or else, okay, so this will, I will just show you the screen of MM60 here. For this particular plant, I want to see what are the different materials were created, and you can go through the material group as well here. Okay, so on this material group, how many materials are there? Material type also you can just go through, like we have created some PROH kind of material. So different material types we have created. Okay, for Hava goods we have created the material, for semi-finished good we have created the material. You can just put that and you can go through on this particular material type, how many materials are created, and that to valuated material and non-valuated material. All these things you can able to check. So if you just execute this, it will show all the materials which are created for the particular plant. So in this case, see here, we have created all these materials. It is showing us what is the material type, material group, after that unit, purchasing group, and valuation class. Then the price of the material is what. All these things it is showing. And if you want to change this layout, okay, that is also possible. Here, change layout is there. In this, see here, few things will be there. If it is not available, then this is the final data what it can able to display. If I don't want to, let us consider in your company, they asked you to take the printout of this. Okay, and they want the material and the material description and valuation class and price of the material. Only 4 things you need to display over there. Okay, two ways you can able to do it. How? First you take it in the Excel, then delete these columns. Okay, that is one way. Or else, if the display should be like that, then you have to go to the change layout here. Okay, whatever the things you require, no, you just select all first. Okay, I'll just select one and I'll say Control A. That is going to select all. I will just untick the material first. And what else I required? Material description I'll untick, and price, valuation class I'll untick, and price I'll untick. Other things I'll going to move towards the right side. Okay, other things I'll be moving towards the right side. Only 4 things I want to display now. I'll just execute this. See, only 4 things I can able to display. Or else, if you want all the things to be displayed, here you have to click, select this and control all, move towards left side. So all are came here so that you can able to display everything. What is it all about? Okay, but here you can able to see only the plant. There is no company code here. Okay, and there is no storage location here. So if you want to see all those things, then you have to go through the table level activities. See, I will just show you how the table level activities will be really helpful. Okay, I'll go to SC69. In the SC69, you can able to see all the tables. Okay, in SC69, you will going to see all the tables. For materials, you will be separately having a different tables. For vendors, you will be having the different tables. For PIR, for all the master data, okay, you will be having your own table, set of tables. Okay, so let us consider for material we are seeing. Okay, materials, if you are checking now, how it will be. Okay, I have shown here. This is one report. Okay, for the materials, it is the MM60 is the report. It is not going to give the entire data. Okay, so let us consider if you want to quickly see what material is created on this particular material type. If you want to just check, then MM60 you can go and you can check it. But huge data is there means it is better to go with the table level. Okay, so that is why only if you want to see about the materials, see for materials itself we have around 3 tables. Okay, what are these 3 tables? One table is MARA. Mara is a table. Okay, you will going to get all these things in the internet as well. But as of the interview part of view, you have to learn these things. Okay, so what is the table for materials means there are 3 tables, not three, 4 tables are there. Mara, Marci, Mardi, and MAKT. See, what are these tables? Mara will going to give the company code level data of the material. Okay, if you want to just take the plant level data, this Marci is the table. If you further go and dig into the storage location level data, then Mardi is the one. And MAKT will going to give the description of the material. See, in all these 3 tables, you will not going to find the description of the material. But in MM60, here, the description also shown here. Okay, but in these things, you cannot able to see the description. I'll just show you MARA. So in this table also, you can able to go through so many different options. Okay, here maximum number of hits are there. It is saying 500. If I have just kept this and in my company or the plant, only 500 below 500 materials are there means it is okay. But the materials are huge in number, like 2000, 3000 materials are there means if you just kept 500 here, it will show only 500 materials only. Okay, it will show only 500 materials. So that you just to remove this. Okay, as of now, in our case, it may be like 30 materials are available max to max. But in industries, I'm telling you need to remove this maximum number of hits. Then only you have to see how many materials are there for your plant. See, for one company code, let us consider for TMIN. How many materials are there under the TMIN if you want to check? You just go and click on the number of entries. Okay, it will show you how many materials are available on this. So a gap error. Okay, so this is one runtime error, that is fine. Or else if you just execute that, it will just show you the materials only. I will just put the Mara, no, yeah. So you just have to put the company code here and you need to provide the data, or else if you give the material number name also, like 1685 is one material for us. Okay, for this material, I want to see the entire data for the company code level. Then you just execute this. See, you will going to see all the details about this company. Okay, so it will be a huge data. Okay, so many different entries will be available here, but in MM60 you will not going to see all those things, right? So it is better you go through the what is that table level. Okay, whenever somebody asks in the company to extract certain data, you have to go through the table level. In the table level, these many data will be there and you can extract and give it to them. Okay, so these are the very vast amount of data which is available over here. Okay, so you have to remove this maximum number of hits. Then if you are putting the material, not an issue. Let us consider I want to take the, see, this is the general material data. Okay, general material data. I want to take the plant specific data. Then it is MARC. Okay, MARC, plant data for a material. So you have to put the plant here. TM
ಇದು
KP. Yes.
ಮಾರ್ಸಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮರ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ರಿ
Huh.
ಸೊ ಇದು ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ನೇಮ್ ಅಲ್ರಿ ಇದು
These are the
for
only
example
names. Yes, yes. These are the only names to see about the materials. There are no other names.
okay
Okay. So if you execute this one under this plant, how many materials are created, everything will go into show you. Okay, I am just executing. So these are the different materials which are created under the company, sorry, plant TMKP. Okay, so under TMKP, how many materials are there, and it will going to give so many different data as well. Okay, but we have not put all these data, so whatever we have kept, so you can able to see them. But here you can observe that material description, it is not showing. Okay, it is not showing any kind of material descriptions here. So I will just go back and I will going to show you the MARD, means storage location level data, storage location. Okay, so if you just put some storage location, on this storage location, how many materials are there, it is going to show you under one particular plant. Okay, so we have only one storage location, so that is why it is waste to take the data. Same materials will be showing over here. Okay, so if you again, I'll go back and I'll show you the, sorry, this is 16. I will take you to the MAKT. Here material description will be there. Okay, see, material description will be there. If you put one material, let us consider 1685 is the material. I want to see what is the description of this material, means you just execute this, so it will going to show you the material description, that is raw material 2, like that. And one more thing, here you can able to put one material or else n number of materials. Okay, until 10,000 materials also you can able to take it here. How we can able to take? See, this is the material data. I'll just select all and I'll copy all these materials. Okay, and I'll go over here. This option is there, no arrow mark. You have to click this. I have already copied the materials. You just have to paste it here. Okay, if you have the material list, you have to just paste it here. So once I'm going to paste, all the materials will going to come over here. Just say okay for this. Okay, execute. So it is showing only one material, but under this there are so many materials are available now. Okay, if once you are going to execute the table, you will going to see the material and its description over here. Okay, so this is how you can able to take all the details of the material. These are the different. Yes, Pooja.
Nothing.
Okay, so these are the different tables which are helpful only to take the required data of the material. Okay, this is important. Okay, table level activities are really, really important. You have to go through these things. Okay, this is first thing for the material. For all the different, what is that? Master data, you will be having the material, sorry, table levels. Okay, that is what I said. In SAP, whatever you create, whatever the things you create, yet everything will be stored in a one particular table only. Okay, they will be having a different tables for the different data. Okay, if you want to see for the vendors, okay, what is the tables for the vendors? For this, LFA1 and LFB1, then LFM1 are the three tables which will be helpful for the data if you want to take for the vendors. Okay, we will just go through this, and you know that what is the report for the vendor. You know that what is the report, that is MKVZ. Okay, VZ, it is the report to know about the vendor, but it will not going to give the entire data of the vendor. If you go into the MKVZ, no, I will just go here and type / and MKVZ. Okay, so if you provide this purchasing organization and execute, so these are the few vendors you are getting it over here. Okay, these are the only vendors what we have. Okay, around 7 vendors. So the same 6 or 7 vendors, it will be showing us in the table. Okay, if you go through some 1000 is one standard company code, right? Under 1000, how many vendors are there if you want to analyze? This is a purchasing organization. Okay, just execute. You will see a huge number of data here. But taking it into Excel, it is a not that it doesn't looks good. Okay, so for that, what they'll do, we will go to the table level activity, that is first thing is LFA1. See, in the LFA1, it will going to provide the vendor master general section. Okay, it will going to provide the general section of the vendor master. Means once you provide the vendor number here, it will going to show you the country name, name or name two, means there will be so many different name for the same company, no? That will going to provide which city it is there and what is the post box number, everything like address, all these things it is going to provide us. Okay, so if you just go and look at the LFB1, okay, it is at the company code level. If you provide one company code here, okay, under this particular company code, how many vendors are there, it will going to show you. Okay, so under our company code only 6 are there. Let us consider 1000 is the one company code under which how many vendors are there. If you want to check, just go and click on the number of entries, it will show you. See, 838 vendors they have created, okay, for the 1000 company code. If you doesn't remove this now 500, then you will going to show only 500 hits only. Okay, you cannot able to take all 800 different vendors. Okay, we need to remove that, then we need to execute. Okay, it will show all the different vendors which are available for the company code 1000. Okay, and one more thing here, you can able to see the details of a particular vendor also, you can able to check. Okay, if you go to the what is this report, you can able to go through only the purchasing, or based upon the purchasing organization and account group. Okay, you can able to take the list of the vendors. But if you go into the table, you can see so many different options are there for you. Okay, so based upon the company code you can take. If you go to the LFM1, this is based upon the purchasing organization. Okay, you can take the vendors. So this is how we will going to take a different vendors list here. Okay, this is one important tables for the vendors. Okay, next comes material vendor, then PIR if you want to take. Okay, for PIR we have two tables, PINA and PINE. Okay, what are these tables? We can able to check them. EINA, right? So in this EINA table, this is a general data. Okay, means if you just put the material on the material, how many info records are available, everything it will going to show you. On vendors you can able to put, on material group you can able to put, it will show all the different materials which are available for that. Okay, and EINE, no, it will going to show you the purchasing organization data, very specific for a MM consultants. Okay, this is important for the MM consultants. Okay, so under this purchasing organization, how many what is that different PIRs we have created, it will going to show it to us. I will just give my purchasing organization POKP and execute this. See, under the POKP, these many different PIRs we have created till now, and it will just show you the what is the PIR and what is the purchasing document which are created on this PIR. Okay, and what is the price we have maintained. Sorry, what is the price we have maintained, all these things it will be showing it to us, right? So but if you go to the general data, it will going to show you the material and all. See, if you want to see the material, just copy this and go and check it in the ME13. So it will going to show you the materials on which material it has created. Okay, it will show you. So EINE and EINA, okay, these are the few two tables which are helpful for the PIR. Then if you want to check the source list, okay, for source list we have EORD as a one table, okay, which will going to show you the details of the source list for you. Okay, EORD. See, this is the purchasing source list. So if you want to just give the plant, okay, for creation of the source list, what you will going to give? Initially you'll give the material and the plant and you'll move inside it. Okay, then we'll going to give the purchasing organization and all. Okay, so just give the plant or else the material and you have the agreement. Okay, so many different things are available here. Okay, how many vendors you have picked, all these things you can able to check it here. So if you just give the plant PMKP and it will show you how many source list we have provided for this. Okay, for 1681 only we have created two different source lists. Okay, these are the two different vendors. Okay, 21 and 22 are the vendors which we are taking for the material from 1681, and we have fixed this 21 vendor. See here, fixed vendor is there, no? For this we have ticked it here. Okay, 1689, for this we have around 4 different source list. Okay, 21, 22, 23, 24, like that. Okay, so this is how it will going to show you the details. Okay, so this is some important tables for what is that master datas. Okay, if you want to see the what is that purchasing request. Okay, whatever the purchase requests are there or the purchase orders are there, so all these things you can able to see it in the table level as well. Okay, for purchase requisition, okay, we will be having the EABN is the one table. We're going to see that. And for the PO purchase order, we have EKKO at the header level data and EKPO at the item level data. We'll see. Sorry, this is EBAN. Okay. So we'll check. See, yeah, EBAN is the purchase requisition data. Okay. If you want to see all the purchase requisitions, you can able to check it here. And particular plant, if you want to check, here you can search plant. If it is available, it will show. See, under this plant, how many purchase requisitions are raised, it will going to show you. I'll just give the TMKP and execute. Okay, see, under for TMKP, these are the different purchase requisitions which you have created. And if you want to see the purchase orders, okay, EKKO is the header level data. Header level data means it will show you at the company code level. Under this company code level, how many different POs were created. Okay, all these things you can able to check it. So under and EKPO is the storage, document level data. Okay, document level means that is the item level data, we can say. Okay, item level data and header level data, like that we will going to consider. Here plant and storage locations also coming up. So based upon the plant and storage location also, you can able to take the data over here, because in the while creating the PO, you can just go to ME23 and see here at the header some different data will be there. Here, no, whatever the data are available. Okay, in delivery note we have payment terms and all. Conditions, we have different conditions here. Address, you have communication, partners, additional, and organization. Okay, if you go to the organization, purchasing or company code and all is there. Okay, so these are the header data. You can able to see all these details in the EKKO table. In the EKKO table, header level data. Okay, in the EKKO table, see, purchasing document is there, and company code. Based upon the company code you can able to see. Based upon the vendor you can able to see. Vendor means here it is partner. Here partner is there, no, this is vendor. And in the purchasing our data only, you have the company code. Company code means Bucharest. Whether the company code is available, yes. Purchasing organization is available. For purchasing organization, it is EKORG. EORD means purchasing organization is also available. See, this is the technical term which I am typing. If you want to see the technical terms of this, then you just have to go here, click on this. Okay, this is the purchasing organization now. Click on F1. You will going to see one technical information about the particular tab. Here is the field name, EKORG. You have to just take this and find it in the table, whether it is available or not. So here I have remembered few, so that is why I am typing it. Okay, EKGRP for purchasing group, EKORG for the purchasing org. All these things you can able to check it here. Okay, based upon the purchasing org also you can able to take the data. So this is the purchasing document header, purchasing document item, like that. It has given two different datas for us. Okay, that is the for the PO, and we have seen it for the PR as well. And see, few times, okay, if you want the data, let us consider what is the purchasing organization which is assigned to a particular plant. Let us consider how they have the requirement. Okay, purchasing organization which is attached to the plant. Okay, then you can take something like purchase org to the, or else against, okay, against plant table in SAP. If you just view this also, it will show you the tables here. Okay, it will going to show you the tables in which plant, vendor, and purchasing organizations are available. Okay, if you just check this, see EKKO is one table through which also you can able to see, or else LF M1 is one table, or else T04W. Okay, for T0424W you can check it here. T024W. If you check here, see plant and purchasing organization, it is coming. Plant against purchasing organization. For our plant, what is the purchasing organization you can able to see. Or else for 1000, what is the purchasing organization you can able to check. Okay, see these are the different purchasing organizations which are available for the plant 1000. This is how you will going to see the entire data for the what is that different things. Okay, and if you go and check for the what is that plants and all, okay, they will going to start for company code T001 is for the company code. Okay, and T001W and T001K are for the plant. Okay, and for storage location it is something, and for purchasing org this is 2024W is for purchasing organization for a plant. Like that you will going to see the different data. You just go through these tables only for the interview point of view, but when you will going to go into the company, and if they are asking some data, just like however I have searched in the internet, like that you can search it and you can take that. Okay, so this just for the interview point of view I am telling, you have to go through this data. Okay, some important tables if they are asking you. For the material, you can tell about these tables. Vendors, you can tell about this. Purchasing, only these tables also, if you are telling no important tables, then they will not going to ask you much data. Okay, much details. So this is what you require. Okay, so it is better just go through these table level activities and it will be really helpful for you. Okay, so that's it for today.